It's November out here, and Randy's taking care of the weeds. He's got 2 fields, absolutely full of them. Let's see how he does. I don't know if they're all going to get picked up. In fact, I know they're not, because I already did this, and I'm doing this voiceover after. So, there you go. This is episode 40, Survival, South America. What's going on, everyone? How you doing? Dirty Randy here. It's a gorgeous day in November. Look at this sunrise. Amazing. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock right now, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna use our weeder here, I believe. Looks like we got a bunch of product to sell too. I don't know. We might have to just try and push this out of here. There. We just turn it around, scrape her over. That should be fine. Got our lovely new upgraded tractor with plenty of horsepower. We don't have to worry about if it's gonna have enough or not. I guess sometimes we do have issues with this not being low enough to the ground for some implements, but I think we'll be all right. Yeah, something like that. Hook that up, and I think, let's see, can we lift her? We can lift her. All right, we got a couple fields here that are planted. Got to take care of the weeds first and foremost. That way they're just gone and dealt with. I think that's probably best case scenario before it gets any bigger. But yeah, you can see pretty littered here. So we got 2 fields of this to deal with. There's a bunch of straw laying around too, so lots of baling work, and perhaps even some grass work if we can get to it. But we'll probably do the grass and then the baling because we got so much of it. We're not crushing our crops. I don't think we are in these early stages here. And I think this is what we need to be doing. Let's just have a little peek. Yeah, that looks much better. You can see nothing along here. And definitely a lot more right there, where we started. Right here, it's nice and clean. So that's kind of the game plan. Wow, that's a lovely morning right there. Would you look at that? You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, well, I guess let's hop in or get her done. Sooner we get this done. Massive dust clouds. Really use a little bit of rain, but I say that, and then we're gonna get a bunch most likely over the winter time here. So way she goes. Careful what you wish for, but we're gonna try and get all of these weeds taken care of. At least they'll be gone. It's not the easiest job in the world, but we're taking care of them now, so it is what it is. Gives us a better harvest too, and the fields look so much better. I just not a fan of having all the big gross weeds sticking out, especially if you use chemicals on them. They wither and they just all turn brown and gross, and it's like, no thanks. I'd rather just get rid of them, clear them away, strip them out of the ground when we can. So thankfully we got the means to do that now, even if it's not the quickest thing in the world. But I mean, hey, what really is around this farm, right? So way she goes. We'll try our best to get her done. This is the priority job, so it takes as long as it takes. Grass, like I said, I'd like to get that cut just for our sheep, and just the time of the year in November here. It's kind of our last little window to cut grass until the springtime, when it starts growing back again, and then we can turn our heads to all of this straw laying around on multiple fields. That's going to be a big job to clear those guys. So, but you know what? That's going to be kind of our winter work, and it should pay off. Amazingly, but probably better than I think. In my head, I'm thinking $4,500 for all of those wheat bales, or not wheat, but straw bales rather, from our fields there, because we got 3 plus our big field. That's good. That's going to be a lot of bales. I'm anticipating, a fair bit of money from it. We'll see. Especially in the wintertime, prices are usually at their peak for stuff like that. So we will see. But it's a lovely morning out here. I'll stop talking and we can get back to her. it doesn't look done because there's still weeds on the field, but I believe I've gone over everything. You know, there's just so many, can't pull them all up. You know, way she goes. It's a lot better than it was, at least, so I'll take it. But I can't be going over the fields twice to get rid of all the little stragglers. You know, it's just not worth it. It's much better than it was before, so I'll take it. I'm gonna call it a job done. I know it doesn't quite feel that way, but it is. You know, for now, I think that's the best she's gonna get. So let's get this guy backed up into position here with your cultivator friend. There we go. There we go. Yeah, where is our mower? That's probably what we should tackle next. That way, that's just done. You know, we could just leave it as grass and collect it as such. I think that might be the way to go, just because we have so much other stuff to kind of tend to over the next few months. Probably also need to get some water in our greenhouse. It's got enough to last, but probably should top that up some point over the winter. So it might not get done today, but next month it'll have to be done, and we'll have to probably make multiple runs with it. So that is all good. Unfolding our friend here. I feel like I am missing that. There we go. There we go. Just had to hook up the PTO, transfer power. Now we're off like a rocket ship. I mean, this is definitely much quicker than doing those weeds. So I'll take it. It shouldn't really take too long. You know, normally I lift up, but today I'm feeling saucy. Might even not have been wide enough, but really not a huge deal. I'd like for it to be kind of straight, maybe, but I think we got a fair bit of food for our sheepies, so I think honestly we probably could sell whatever we're making today. Makes me kind of want to make it hay, just because that'll be a little bit, you know, more money in our pockets, but equally that's more time and diesel we got to spend to make that hay. When you know, we already can just do grass. We're going to be making lots of bales and stuff anyways. We got other stuff to do, so I think we're all right just leaving this as grass. Definitely worth it to break out the windrower though and row it up. Otherwise, it just takes forever with the balers, and it gets pretty heavy once you get some bales loaded onto the trailer as well. So we'll just keep ripping around. After this, I guess, yeah, probably take out the windrower. Got to throw that on the John Deere because that's an implement we actually can't quite run on this guy. Just height issues, I suppose. But that's all good. Way she goes. We're ripping around. We're getting her done. Finished cutting, and I thought, hey, why not just drop off the mower over here, because this is mostly where we use it. And the spot I came to, well, that had the windrower, so there you go. We're not going to hook up to it like we were saying. We're just going to wrap around and put this guy on the baler. Now it's got enough power. It should be able to run this guy no problem, and pull all that weight as well, because this is definitely the more powerful of our two tractors at this point. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to shut this boy down. He can stay out here. For the time being, we're going to walk up, go grab the John Deere, and then we can row up that grass we just cut. Should be pretty good after that for the day, you know. It is wintertime. We've had some of these long shadows coming out for a bit now, so should have plenty of time to get that stuff rowed up and possibly even hit up the water well, get some more water for our greenhouses. And I think, well, we'll top up our sheep, but I think they're pretty fine as it is. Although we could maybe even sell some sheep if we're getting full over there. So something to think about. All right. Here she is. We got our big boy stuff in here. This trailer's loaded up, ready for sale too, so that's kind of nice. Just wrapping around, and you know, as we came down here, the sun did actually drop a little bit further behind the trees, so gonna be a little bit limited on daylight, but we should go. Let's get that on here. Let's see if we can avoid our mower. Wonderful. Probably won't lift this guy up. Should only take a few passes, I think. You know, I don't know. We'll see how she goes. Let's keep this lined up on our wheel. Oh, and that's a green dust cloud if I ever saw one. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. We'll try and get her done. You can see my bucket hat. It's kind of like a beacon. Alright, well. Oh boy. A little bit of a wonky line. But it's our wonky line. I'll take it. We can kind of just keep ripping around the outside. Once we get to the end, what do? Do we go the opposite direction on the inside? That's joined up. Or do we just... Hold on. Do we just go down this same strip we just made and just keep making an infinitely bigger swath? Oh my god. Did we just unlock a cheat code? Let's figure it out. Alright, I don't know. We'll find out what happens. But I am kind of curious, because, yeah, normally I'd go back one direction and make, you know, essentially two lines into one to pick up. But right now, if we just keep ripping around the outside, we can potentially keep just making one gigantic swath of grass. It's getting bigger each time. It's going to save on baling. I'm kind of curious. This might be an absolute terrible idea for our axles and our tractors when we're making the bales, but, you know, hey, someone's got to do it. I don't know what we created. A little bit of a monstrosity, but looks good to me. I think, you know, we definitely put in our time on that field, more so with the rower, to make our lives easier with the baler. So I'm thinking that should be a pretty quick job, honestly. We already have it hooked up. We could just leave this tractor here for the time being. And let's try and get her done today, you know. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to. In fact, I didn't think we would at all. But we're going to go for it. Ripping through. Sun's going down. We're unfolded. Ready to rock. We're going. We're lowering. And we're scooping. This could be interesting. I'm guessing we'll probably still have to do like 2 passes, maybe 3, but still, it's just the thickness of the swath. It's just pumping out. Wow, it's just pumping out bales. Oh my gosh, yes. good. We're going to disconnect that and just pull forward. Well, you know what? We're actually just going to pull right out of here. That way we're not blocking anything in for tomorrow. But we're going to have to go sell those bales as well as probably all of our other stuff we got on the truck here. But if we want to start attacking the straw bales, we're going to need to get rid of these grass bales. But that happened to actually work pretty well. I'll take it. We can probably try and back this guy up and hook it up to this one. That's kind of the game plan there. And then we can bad boy tow that whole thing into town, make some money. You know, some chores to get done tomorrow, but attacking these bales is probably the game plan. And, you know, I think we're probably pretty good elsewise. Elsewhere? I don't know. Elsewhere for sure. All right. Anyways, yeah, water in the greenhouse, stuff to get done. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go get some rest in my little camper van here. Hopefully she don't rain. But, hey, away she goes. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.